Hello! I'm so excited.
Me too.
Welcome to Top Pet Model, episode 2. Yay! Hi, I'm Stephen, and this is Vidya.
Hello.
We're very excited. We're also joined by Ernest, who is helping.
Yes.
Our theme today is Valentine's Day, so he's worn a very attractive cravat. Of course, he's not competing. That would be a conflict of interest. And also,
he's
very
also
busy.
Not interested in showing anyone what he looks like.
Not remotely. We've also got Rosie here as a guest judge. Come on screen. Hello.
Hello. Hi, everybody. What's up?
First time judging a pet show?
Yes, I think it might be my first time judging anything very much.
I bet you'll be great.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
Cool. And let's bring everyone on stage or on screen. Come say hello, y'all. Look at all the puppies and kitties. Oh.
You have to give him mouth permission.
I need to. Yeah. Oh. Cool. All right. So this is very pleasing. Hello, there we all are. Good. I'm so excited. So last week we gave you the challenge to make a dating profile for your pet. We've got them all emailed in, and they're fantastic. So the first thing we'd love to do is have each of you tell us all about your lovely dating profile, and Charlotte will put them up. It's going to be very exciting. And I believe the first one is
yeah, it'll be Malin Filu.
Amazing. Oh, Filu.
So let's see who we swipe right for.
Oh, look at her.
There he is.
Gorgeous. Yes, can we see their picture, Charlotte? Oh, I'm so into this already. Oh, this is the best possible use of Zoom. Cool.
Well, coming to suburbia near you. My name is Filu, and I'm a real house dog of suburbia. And I'm looking for a partner in crime, preferably a four-legged individual with a nice bum that smells good. You know what I mean. I live a fabulous life, and I would appreciate the company of someone to match my lifestyle. And I always ride in the front seat of the car. I mostly eat fresh table food, and for dessert, I love sweet fruit. Who doesn't love some watermelon? Please note, I do not eat leftovers. Only fresh food for this pooch. And what you should know about me is that although I'm really, really sweet, I'm an exhibitionist. And I love licking my missing testicles publicly. It's one of my flaws. P.S. If you eat hot dogs, please do us all a favor and do not DM me.
Gorgeous.
Amazing. Filu, you exhibitionist.
I love the honesty. I feel like Filu's gonna get real quality matches from that. Thank you very much. Rosie, what did you think?
I felt like I got such a flavor of Filu's personality. No pun intended, of course. I loved the way that I felt like I really knew him. So yeah, it was beautiful. And the picture was beautiful as well. What a pose.
Yeah. Oh, he loves all of that glammed up, luxurious life as the real house dog of suburbia. Look at him, the way he's just sitting.
Oh man, he's made for the easy living, isn't he?
Oh yes, he has an easy life and he likes it just like that.
So affectionate. Oh, I'm here for it. Delightful. Thank you so much, Melanie and Filu.
Next up, we have Tara and Alfie.
Ooh, I'm excited to see Alfie's picture as well. I'm excited to see all of them, let's be honest. Cool.
There they are. Oh,
This is Alfie. He's 500 miles away from home. We don't know where his original home was. He was raised in some kind of cattery and then adopted by a family. And then that family didn't want him. And then he came to live in a video shop and now he lives with me. So he's had quite a journey. Alfie says, I identify as asexual, but I do believe in love. I love my human companions, but they don't share all my interests. I would like to find a feline friend to share my cat life with. I like decapitating pigeons, ripping up expensive furniture with my claws, and eating flies. No kit pics, please.
Yes, that's important to specify.
mhm.
I feel like both of the first two entries, they feel expensive and they feel confident.
Yeah, I think they're going for like a really deep connection.
Yeah.
A deep
yeah.
cat connection, if you will. Sorry, I can help myself.
Yeah, it's pretty deep.
Since
Yeah,
I got
there he goes.
There he is. Yeah.
Alfie really knows himself. Like it's rare until a certain age to really know yourself in that way. But Alfie knows what he's looking for, and you can't know love until you know yourself. So I'm pleased that Alfie's out there on the market, eyes on the prize.
Yeah. He looks a little bit shy, but I think there's someone out there.
It's an air of disinterest, I'll be honest. It's mostly just disinterest.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. He's discerning. No,
He likes to remain aloof, but deep down he's a softie.
He's really aloof.
Yeah, he's quite extreme on the aloof scale. It might be because he's slightly boss-eyed, but she doesn't like talking about that.
That's like a third date conversation.
Yeah, it just makes him cuter.
Thank you. So next we have Ella and Fleabag.
Hello. You're just going to see the back of her head. She's waiting for dinner.
Fair. We all have priorities.
Here she is. Fleabag, just 1 year old, so kind of just entering the dating game, coming of age. Small dog, big heart. I might be mum and dad's little princess, but I'm no prissy poodle. I like getting down and dirty at the park, and I'm not afraid to run with the big dogs. Looking for casual play dates with a pup who can keep up. So like we just definitely want to emphasize the casual, and anyone who's kind of interested should be okay with open relationships, because Fleabag's very affectionate with all humans and dogs. So like jealous dogs need not apply. And we just also want to preface that Fleabag made the decision early in her life not to start a family. So if puppies are important to you in your future, just keep swiping.
A very responsible decision. Absolutely.
I mean, it's not that we don't want many more of her in the world, but we just thought, we better do our part.
Yeah. I love the small fluffy dog with the big imposing elephant.
Yeah.
That's very striking.
I also feel like, your truck or like your Thai getaway elephant sanctuary picture is a must on the Tinder.
That is a classic.
I also wanted to put it in there for scale because she is a small dog. And I think, honesty in dating profiles is important. And you need to know that just before you even write to us, She's tiny.
Yeah, honesty is important, but also, showing you're cultured, showing you've traveled the world, and what an incredibly evocative name Fleabag is. It conjures worlds and paintings to me. So that's wonderful. And I have to say I'm feeling quite a personal connection with Fleabag, because I feel that if you did have a small hairband atop of her hair, we'd look reasonably similar in terms of the curl pattern that Fleabag's got. I'm thinking she's a 4C, she's a 4B tight curl pattern. So
we actually tried it before the show, but it didn't go down very well, which is why this is the result. Maybe next week. Give us a hair challenge. We'll see what we can do.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Thank you, judges.
Thanks, guys. So
Delightful.
next we have Andy Marie and Udi.
Oops.
Yay.
Delightful. Hello.
Hi. I guess I'll just start by saying that I tried to let Udi get me to edit his dating profile, but he said, no, I need this to be all authentic me. So I just let him do his thing. And for better or worse, it is what it is. So this is his dating profile. Udi, it says 4 years old. Profile says no catfishes, actually 7 years old. I'm single. Pick is just a friend. That friend is me. Thanks, Udi. He says, I'm a fun guy. No drama, no BS. Let's meet IRL, smoke some catnip and see where things go. Swipe right if you like chicken. So, yeah, he's just a simple guy. I don't think he really knows exactly what he's looking for. I think maybe he's, I told him the picture wasn't really good. People don't like it when you have someone else in your picture. It's confusing, but he thought it was funny. He's trying to get the ladies with the humor, and I can't fault him for that.
Yeah. I mean, he was considerate enough to black you out.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I feel like it's another refreshingly honest picture. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very evocative.
Yeah, I really appreciated that detail, because I hate when you're swiping through and you're like, oh, which is the one? Who am I looking for? So it's really good that Udi kind of made it quite clear who's Udi, who's Andy, so we're not overwhelmed with too much information. And honestly, I feel like we're all Udi, no catfishes, just trying to get out there. But the fact that Udi's age was misrepresented, that's not the same thing.
He didn't do his Facebook profile. Yeah. He got the date wrong, and so it automatically puts the date from your Facebook profile. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. I'm enjoying how tolerant he is about affection. That's very sweet. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll tell him to put that on his profile.
Okay, next up we have Nikki and Merlin.
Hi, so I'm dressed matching to Merlin today to celebrate, Valentines together. So again, Merlin also wanted to do his own profile, but I said I would read it for you. So Merlin's 10 months. He's you can tell from his profile, I think, that he's been burned before with dating apps. So he says, I'm 9 inches tall, since that's apparently important on here. He's probably not. He's probably 8 inches at best. He said he loves long walks to the end of the hallway because he's a house cat, escaping into the communal area, screaming through the letterboxes of innocent neighbours. So if you've got those common interests, that's all that Merlin wants. But again, he's a bit conservative and a bit old-fashioned to say he's 10 months. So you don't want people to know that you met by this dating app. So he says, we can tell people we met at the cattery. Nikki was on holiday, I was here, you were here. It was just a natural thing. So yeah, I'm hoping that he get lots of hits with that.
Mm. Yeah, I'm always intrigued by how house cats find love, because they never leave the house. Oh. How do they do it?
I love how evocative.
When they're so interested in the height.
Yeah. I feel like every animal that mentioned scale, I just want to see them next to a Coke can. But maybe that's only funny if you're a promiscuous gay man. I don't know. In the comments, is that funny to you? And if yes, are you a promiscuous gay man? I love the ennui in that picture. It was very evocative.
Very.
Yeah, it's a lot. The demands of life are a lot, and I felt like that was really, really captured with the poor. Just we've all been there. And yeah, I think the stories of how we meet our partners, a cattery, online, it's all about the real connection that blossoms. It doesn't matter where it's from, but I fully respect that for Merlin, wanting to choose his own path in shaping the narrative of love. So I think that's beautiful.
Heartily agree. Gorgeous. Thank you.
Okay, and now we have Christine and Nevi.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Nevi woke up. This is Nevi's nap time, so so she's now awake.
She is unimpressed.
I mean, if they're sleeping, they're easy to point a camera at. So there's that.
They won't run off. Yeah, so this is Nevi's profile. Nevi is actually she's 8 months now, so but you know. So Nevi is a sassy girl looking for belly rubs. She's a fun-loving goofball with a great sense of humor. She enjoys long walks in the woods, rolling around in the snow, and prancing around with big long sticks that she shows off with pride. She's not looking for someone who'll just pet her back and then leave. Cuddles are a must, and points if you live near a dog park.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it. The picture is so cheerful.
Yeah. We thought that it symbolizes her spirit, you know. She's just this big goofball. She loves to laugh. She loves to play. And she's just a really happy dog.
I love when dogs smile. Their faces look like they shouldn't be able to smile. What they do, it's extra special.
Mm-hmm.
And so much personality bursting through those eyes. This is a small detail, but the word prancing, it took me to the next level. Any old chump can walk. But
she definitely prances. Yeah, her tail is up high, her head is held high, and she's doing the thing with a really big stick in her mouth, and she's owning it. It's like a catwalk. It's you know, the fashion model.
Dog walk.
The dog walk.
Take it back from the cats, I see.
So many size references in the profiles. I mean, I feel like all of you are very in touch with how Tinder works. I also like the prancing reference. It made me think of Prancercise. Remember that? That was a thing for a while.
Prancercise.
It was like a middle-aged American lady who was prancing around in a park, and it was a viral YouTube thing back in the just me. Never mind.
Where did you see that, Stephen?
I don't know. Maybe it was just a dream that I had.
I mean, someone's gonna make it a thing if it wasn't already now, right?
Now
it's
got to be a
thing.
Thanks, Christine.
That's another dog.
And now we have Lynn and Sunny.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
This is Sunny. Clearly really, really interested in meeting someone, as you can see. There we go. Sunny put his bow tie on so he could be, or his little tie on so he could be official and matching for the dates that he is going to get on the app.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Sunny. To be honest, Sunny is a man-dim. Sunny's a bit of a man-dim. He's a bit of a fuckboy. He's out there just showing off what he's got, you know? Gotta show people. So on his profile, he's got that he's 7-ish because we don't know how old he is and he's refusing to tell us. And he's from East London. He says BLM because black cats matter. And absolutely no Tories. Don't waste your time, fam. He's not interested in that. He says he's neutered, but he's down to fuck. And he says, wagwan pussycat, looking for a partner in crime who likes climbing rooftops, sneaking into other people's houses and cuddles in good weather. Sunny side up. Hey. So I think that's quite indicative of who he is as a person.
I mean, it has a lot of, you can really tell who Sunny is.
Yeah.
And you're either, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, Sunny's a man-dim.
Like I know I've met Sunny. I've met Sunny's.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. He's a real character.
Yeah, I see it. I love that Sunny dressed up for the occasion. I feel like, you know, I don't know what he's more at home and wearing, but he's looking sharp tonight. And you know, being called a pussycat, I think we're all oof. It really does.
He's definitely a ladies' man. Definitely.
Yeah. I can see that.
That's a more polite term for fuckboy. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm here for it either way. Delightful. Gorgeous. Look at that face. Piercing stare. Gorgeous. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous.
I mean, so I think we should get into that. We should let them know what the live challenge will be now.
Oh, that would be nice.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've kind of matched all the profiles and are going to set everyone up on a date. So the live challenge will be to go on a blind date. And you're going to work together with your scene partner for this because you'll be judged, or the polling will be for the group as a whole. And then the bottom group will be our bottom two contestants.
Gorgeous.
So yeah, you really want to work together. I can let you know who's going to be paired with who. So Philu and Alfie will go on a cross-species rendezvous.
We're very open-minded here.
Yeah. As will Fleabag and Udi. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're getting a little frisky with Merlin, Nevi, and Sunny. All I don't know, going on a throuple date, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the term the kids use.
That sounds right.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll maybe let the contestants
percolate,
yeah. Or
yeah.
Do you want them to talk about it?
Yeah, let's get.
Do you guys, do you have any let's see, confessions, insights?
Yeah. So let's get the first 4 people who had profiles up to have a little chat, sort of a Big Brother confession style, or untucked, if that's more your reference. Gorgeous. Cool. Yeah. So judges will camera off. Oh, I said it, and I was the only one who needed to do it. Cool, y'all. Tell us, who do you think has an edge so far? Who do you have your eye on? Are you excited about your dates? Tell us things, folks.
Yeah, I mean, we're excited about our date, definitely. I mean, Philu is fancy, so we're also a bit nervous though. Like, Alf's general vibe is aloof, and like Philu is fancy, so I'm not sure if Alf's gonna like step up, and he really needs to bring his A game. Yeah, I think that the kind of like the whole aloof act is just, it's not gonna win Philu over.
And Alf's gonna have to pick up the check, so.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Philu is used to that kind of lifestyle, and like Alf's like a scrap cat. Like, he's like out in the alley eating dirty chicken by the chicken shop at 2 a.m. That's his kind of lifestyle.
Although we might have different lifestyle, I do like kitties who are aloof and don't get in my way of getting my cuddles. So we can get along like that. So I think this is win-win. You like to be aloof, you like to sit on that chair all by yourself. That's okay. I will get cuddles from your mama and my mama. So all good.
That's true. There'll be plenty of cuddle time for Philu. Alf will be like, meow.
I think Fleabag's feeling a little bit nervous about her date with Udi. Like, based on his profile, he seems a little bit like a tomcat about town. And like, I don't want to shame anyone, but she's definitely like a little more traditional, likes taking things slow. And, who knows, it could be a perfect match, but I think she'll definitely be a little hesitant going in and like pretty intent on seeing what his intentions really are.
Yeah, I think Udi's also a little nervous for this date. I'll be honest, he usually swipes left on dogs, but I know he's trying to be more open-minded. He hasn't really worked out for him in the past, so I think he's really looking to sort of get out of what he assumes is his type. And I think that like Fleabag with her adventurous spirit, outdoorsiness is really maybe something that he needs because he's quite a homebody. So I think they could maybe like really bring out the good qualities in each other.
Yeah, I mean, I know they're not the same species, but he's probably bigger than her. So I think like that whole cat dog divide is put aside when you can outweigh the dog, you know, like all that power imbalance is just out the window, and it's just two fluff balls like looking to make a connection.
Oh,
Cute.
gorgeous. Thank you. Oh, I'm so excited to see those dates. Beautiful. Thank you all.
We'll let them get ready because Mel and Philu and Alfie and Tara will go first. But maybe we can have Christine, Nikki, and Lynn on, and we can see how they feel about going on a throuple.
So I'm quite excited about the idea. And I know this is like a light-hearted show. And I don't want to be like bitchy gossip, but it's supposed to be a show for amateurs. And I think Nevi's got a stylist. Because I could see a stylist in shot. And that's quite unfair.
To a professional, somebody's done that professionally. They've had their profile looked over by a dating expert.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm obviously happy to go on the date, and so is Merlin. But yeah, this was really sold to us as amateurs. We've never done modeling before.
Gorgeous.
I mean, you'll be happy to know Sonny's really not bothered cats, dogs. As long as you're not a mouse or a bird, he's interested. Humans, great. Dogs, fine. Cats, preferred.
Excellent. I think we're going to get on.
Nevi's really excited about this date too, to go out with two cats. She's used to the dog parks, playing with other dogs. But she was born in a house that had a whole bunch of cats. So from her early stage, she was exposed to cats. So I think she'll take to cats very well, and she's gonna love meeting both Sunny and Merlin. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Stylist.
It's true. Drama.
Oh man. Okay.
We don't technically have a rule about stylists, do we?
No, I mean whatever you wanna. Yeah, it's an open challenge.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right. So let's go on our first date. So that will be Mel and Philu with Tara and Alfie.
Gorgeous.
Oh, they dressed up.
Oh, no, we haven't left. Sorry, just nerves. First date nerves. Alfie brought a gift for Philu. So this is wrapped with the Japanese art of furoshiki. And we noticed that on Philu's dating profile that Philu likes fresh food, no leftovers. And I think that there was a mention of fruit for dessert. So Alfie's brought some wrapped up some lantern fruits for Philu. Because they're quite, we thought that would be romantic for Valentine's Day. It's something that, Philu can play with to try and open to get to the fruit. So it should also be fun, as well as something nice to eat.
Oh, thank you so much for the generous gift. Philu accepted. Philu is also super impressed with the color. Obviously, Philu is all about fashion and everything that looks fabulous. Now, you have a yin and yang symbol on that little collar, and Philu is completely okay with that. He has dated cats before, and he has respected, how different they are, and he appreciates this yin and yang like quality of his previous relationship. Now, how would Alfie feel about just watching a movie together?
Well, it's wonderful that you asked that, actually, because Alf's favorite pastime is watching movies. He did used to live in a video store, so he actually is very accustomed to movie watching. He does like quite extreme films. His favorite movie is RoboCop, but he's willing to look at any genre that would take Philu's fancy.
Fido doesn't care what is being watched. Fido just likes to have a spot next to a human and under the blanket. And specifically, he was wondering how Alfie was feeling about just sitting on the other side of the blanket.
Actually, I think that would work really well for Alf because he once was scared by a dog, so he'd like to take things slow. And he's also, as I mentioned, he identifies as asexual, so he's not really looking for that kind of like physical relationship. So I think the other side of the blanket would be perfect. And yeah, he's totally up for watching whatever. I mean, lately I've made him watch Sunset Strip, so you know, he's like, he will be happy to watch whatever Philly chooses.
I have a feeling that Alfie is liking this date idea because he just turned around and showed Filu his butt. And we all know that Filu is all about smelling bums. He just wants to know, what did you eat? Is there anything interesting in that bum? And, you know, can I just have a smell of it? You know, that's really, and Alfie just assumed the position. And look at that. He assumed the position. I guess
I think that's when we have to it's getting a little too risque
Right?
for live. Yeah.
We need to slowly fade that to black.
We'll take this to a private room.
Ooh, yes, let's do that.
My goodness me, what chemistry. I thought this was a family show.
Right?
Yeah,
right?
I can see this becoming a spin-off of Philu and Alfie, you know, love connection.
Yeah. I felt like they both had really strong feelings.
Yeah. Philo and Alfie against the world already.
Yeah. I hope this show helps to bring some people together.
I think it already has.
Gorgeous.
Okay. So I guess next we have Fleabag on her date with Udi.
I'm sorry, I had to start eating. I don't mean to be rude.
Oh, that's fine. Listen, I just felt a bit awkward about this whole date thing. So I thought, what if we just went straight to bed, straight to the sofa, you know, and we just like.
I like how forward you are, Fleabag. I was not expecting that from your profile. You didn't seem like you were into that kind of thing.
Well, like I'm just more in, you know, I'm a homegirl. I'm like hanging out in my PJs on the sofa, watching movies, and I think all the pomp and fuss of, you know, the pressure of Valentine's Day and a romantic restaurant, and it's just so false, and I'd rather just get to know each other in this casual setting.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. Like, I'm glad that you were down to come to KFC for some chicken. You know, it's my fave. So,
do you mind if I eat while we talk?
Hmm?
Do you mind if I also eat while we talk?
Oh my God, yeah, I'm so sorry. I was so hungry. I didn't mean to be rude. Do you want some pate?
Oh my God, that looks so much better than what I have.
Yeah, you know, I'm actually really down to share food. I'm not that guy who's like, you can't have my fries. Oh, I'm sorry. Here you go. Yeah, have some of that. So, what do you like to do for fun?
I'm pretty active. I'm an athlete, you know. I jump on stuff, under stuff, around stuff. I enjoy running away from my owners at the park. You ever do that? It's a thrill, man. If you've never run away from your owners, it's...
I'm actually like deathly afraid of the outdoors. I kind of like to go outside, and then as soon as there's a loud noise, I'm like, nope, and I run right back inside. Is that a deal breaker? You know, I don't like to leave the house much, to be honest.
I'm sorry, is this too forward?
Whoa! Whoa!
People usually have to pay for that.
Oh my, okay, yeah, let's second date.
Let's say something for date 2. Bye, Udi.
Gorgeous.
Bye.
We tastefully fade the black.
Yeah, I mean, that got hot real quick, yeah? Share a little chicken down tonight.
I mean, they say that a way to someone's heart is through their stomach, and I really felt that with the instant connection over food, you know, a little bit of cheeky banter over who's got a more delicious meal, and next thing you know, well, we're all seeing what they've had for breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's a lasting connection because of their extreme differences, but it was definitely a spark.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Sometimes it's all you need.
Yeah. I think even fleeting connections can be meaningful. But I would say that.
Okay, and our final date tonight is with Merlin, Nevi, and Sunny.
How modern.
Oh, here we go.
How? Sunny's early for a date. He brought dreamies.
Merlin's still getting ready. He likes to keep you waiting.
That's fair.
Hi. Oh, no, sorry. False start. Still getting ready. Realised how handsome Sunny was. Went back to groom some more. Hey.
Wow, he's such a handsome boy. Nevi's a bit overwhelmed. She brought all these toys for them to play with. So she has her rope, she has a bone, and she has a ball. And so she wanted to play with, you know, as much as she could with the two, with Merlin and with Sunny.
I mean, Sunny does enjoy playing with the tennis ball, so that's a good start.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
I
Son
think
loves the
maybe
tennis ball.
Nevi was perhaps worried about having enough energy for two. So maybe if you've got lots of toys, that makes it easier.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sunny definitely likes toys. Happy to play with toys. Being his general aloof self because he thinks he's too cool for all of this.
Well, Merlin's very keen to get himself spruced up. So far, he's still working on himself. On a date.
Sunny's looking really handsome with that little scarf. Look at him.
Well, go on.
Nevi's so impressed.
It's lovely to see Nevi enjoying her food. That's nice on a date. You know, sometimes you go out and they're like pushing their food around their plate because they don't want to eat loads in front of you. So it's lovely to see, you know, Nevi being authentic.
Yeah, Sunny agrees. Sunny likes people that like food. Sunny appreciates that you all have crazy owners too, because he has one who has things like socks that have his face on them. So he appreciates that they've brought him, that he appreciates that you've all brought your amazing pets to this date with him. Oh,
yeah,
really, Sunny?
I feel like Merlin's not quite bringing his A game. Do you want to even look at your dates?
Sunny,
Nope.
I feel like you've really hit it off with Nevi. I think you guys have really hit it off.
I think Merlin's been hurt before. He is playing hard to get. That's
well,
all.
Sunny does like the chase. He is a cat, so you never know.
I feel like Merlin will adequately provide the chase.
Nevi really wants to know if either Merlin or Sunny are good at belly rubs.
I mean,
yes.
Merlin's good at rubbing his own belly.
Sunny likes belly rubs.
Okay, she's ready. Go rub. A good belly rub. Oh boy. Sunny and Nevi are really getting it on.
Rubbing off, you know, great.
Sunny's out.
Oh,
wow.
so much
Sunny.
affection. Oh.
I feel like Nevi hit the jackpot with these two lads, you know? And, you know, did what I would do on a date, just show up for the food.
Yeah, absolutely. perhaps the other dates had a more of a connection, but I feel like we got to know all three of these. And maybe there's just a sort of gentle unfurling that needs to happen with three.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like there was a lot of personality developing from all of them, and with three, it's harder to form those cross connections. They take a little more time to unfurl, to bloom. But I was really feeling feel like I was getting to know all of them, so I'm sure they felt they were getting to know each other too.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciated the attention to grooming from all three, whether live on camera or beforehand.
Yeah, and I thought they were also true to their profiles. Merlin, a little shy. He made that very clear. With his
my finger.
What about the accident?
Sorry. Oh, I'm not on mute. You bet. Just a little bit. He's fine. He thought I had more food. I'm so sorry.
Well, we know that Sonny is a lad, and bite the hand that feeds you. Why not?
Yeah. Fair. I mean, I feel like the aim for this show is to be all of the things that are delightful about Zoom. So someone not being on mute is part of that. Delightful. So we've seen all of our pictures. We've seen all of our dates. For all y'all watching, I'm now going to open a poll. And we'd love to hear your favorites. So you're going to vote for just one of these pairs or trios who were on a date. And whoever was in the bottom group of those three will be up for elimination, and the judges will decide between ourselves. Why am I'm one of us.
And Stephen, can I just ask, what are our audience looking for while they're making their vote? Like, what is the criteria they're deciding on? Obviously, I know as a judge, I was just ensuring that everyone is clear.
So I feel like we're just looking for your straight up favorite pet. Yeah.
Which if you were looking at those profiles, who'd you swipe right for? Who do you feel showed who would you want to be on that date with? Was it someone who brought you a gift, or shared their food, or groomed themselves and got ready? What are you looking for in your perfect Valentine? That's what we're going for. Or who's just the cutest. I feel like dating online now it's so especially over Zoom, you get to choose your own food. It might just be about who you want to look at for the next hour.
Gorgeous. So that we can just make sure everyone's 100% sure who was who, and just because the pictures were delightful, let's have Charlotte quickly share those dating profiles again so we get the name and the picture, and just we can reflect on if those dates felt true to the profiles, because I feel like honesty is important. Yeah. So here's Filu.
Yeah. Super posh Filu.
Nice. Gorgeous. And I feel like posh was true. There's Alfie. The two of them went on a very charming date.
They did.
Oh, look at them.
It was a very mature date.
It was a very mature date.
I would say gravitas is the word that comes to me.
Yeah.
That is a good word. Yeah. Agreed. Gorgeous. And our next pair, there we are.
Oh, there's Sunny.
Yeah.
Handsome Sunny, the London lad.
Absolute lad.
Yeah. I feel like it was a properly laddish performance on the date as well, so that there was a real confidence.
Yeah.
Nevi. All fun.
Look at that smile.
So sassy.
What a goofball. And that I think that, you know, irreverent sense of humor really came through as well. That just what
Yeah.
joy.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a real lust for life.
And belly rubs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Marlin.
Oh, what a sweet, sensitive soul.
Look at that face. Right. Right. That's a well-chosen profile picture. And I feel like we saw him from a similar angle during the date. So that's also
he knows
very
his good
accurate.
side.
He does. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And I like that picture may not make you think of someone who spends his spare time screaming into letterboxes, but it's just showing what a versatile kitty that really is.
Yes. Yes.
You know, Woody
still
surprised
funny.
me a little
Yeah.
on his date. He's very caring. You know, yeah, from his profile, I thought he was maybe, you know, just a bit of a lad, you know.
Yeah.
It's quite
yeah.
surprising.
I was pleasantly surprised by how affectionate Udi was. But maybe that speaks to my own prejudices.
But I think that's something about how you see yourself versus how other people see you. Because, you know, Andy mentioned that Udi had no help with his profile. And, you know, perhaps were it to be sculpted and aided by Udi's friends, that would have shown kind of more of the Udi that we got to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some barriers up in the profile, but that's not the cat he really is. Yeah.
Oh, yes, Fleabag.
She is not afraid to get down. That's for sure.
That's for sure. Yeah, we saw a lot of Fleabag. We got to know Fleabag a lot, and as we learn, you know, Fleabag is not looking. Fleabag is looking for casual playdates, and you know, maybe perhaps that was shown with the speed with which things moved along on that day.
Yes, very much, very much.
And I think we have more. Do we? No, that might be it.
Oh, right. Yes, we had 8 contestants last week, and now we have 7 this week because of a slow recovery from a neutering.
Yes. So we're down to 7, and we're soon going to be down to 6. But before we get into elimination, maybe we should chat with Rosie a bit more.
Yeah.
I mean, what a whirlwind of an evening. Thank you for having me on this fantastic event and allowing me to look at people's pets, which is an excellent Friday evening. I'm feeling sorry for the audience. I don't know how they're going to make this decision. It's just strong contestant after strong contestant. Everyone's shown so much of themselves. They've shown their personalities. I feel like I know each and every one. I feel like I'm friends with each and every one of these contestants. More than friends in some cases, because we really did get to know each other quite well. But it's been a joy. It's been a joy. And it's a bittersweet moment to know that one of these amazing contestants, their journey through this process will be coming to an end. But of course, they will continue to be a star that shines so brightly in everything they do.
Yes, gorgeous. I'd love to close the poll, but there's currently a tie for last place. So who's going home? Who's going home? If you're watching and you haven't voted yet, or if you've had a change of heart, now's your last 10 seconds to possibly get in there. You could save someone. Hey Rosie, while we've got you and you're chatting, do you have any fun projects or shows you'd like to plug?
Yes.
Or use some more?
When I'm not talking about pets, I'm a musician. Oh, this is a hand pan. This is one of these things that sits next to me, and I hit it. My hands in all different forms, and I just last week did a cover of Barbie Girl, which may be one of my proudest achievements in my life. They say that this lockdown, this solitariness sends you a little bit unhinged, but for me, if anything, I found my truer self, which is playing Barbie Girl on the handpan and other wacky covers. So if you are of a YouTube persuasion, please subscribe to my channel, because I only need a few more subscribers before I might be able to make some money from YouTube, which is a kind of wildly shocking idea thing. So and also just if you like handpans. So yeah, please do subscribe and watch things. And every week, every Wednesday, I do an improv live stream where I take people's words and make new handpan music from it. So that is me.
What's your YouTube channel again?
It's my name, Rosie Bagonzi. Yeah. And Stephen and I are doing some exciting things soon, aren't we?
We are. We're co-teaching a class. It's very exciting. If you'd like to learn all about improv and projecting self-confidence from Rosie and me, that's on the Impromiscuous site.
Nice.
Delightful. Oh, do we have... Sorry, I'm checking the poll as well. I really liked your cover of Barbie Girl. I feel like removing the lyrics improves that song immensely.
Yeah. The process of covering it meant that I obviously got into it, and I made a video about the process of covering it, and I was like, oh, there's all this really clever musical things going on and these like really interesting shifts under it, which once you take the words away, it's so much better. Can I say that? Better?
Yeah, go ahead. I said it. You're fine. I think you improved it significantly.
Big words. Thanks, Steve.
I'd say a pretty good. Okay, polls are closed.
Oh, yes. Yes. Polls are closed. But I would love the people in last place to know that you missed by 1 vote. So whoever makes it through this week, invite 1 friend next week.
It'll help.
Gorgeous.
Or invite 2 friends so you're comfortably safe.
Right.
Yeah. Gorgeous. Our bottom couple, unfortunately, was Fleabag and Udi. But good news, before we decide who's eliminated, you'll each get a chance to do one final what's the word? Performance.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a better word than performance, but I didn't.
It is a performance. Because it's Valentine's Day, we thought maybe your final challenge will be a cute little short poem, maybe a lovely limerick, something to convince us, I guess, to keep you in one more round.
Gorgeous. Let's have Fleabag up first. You've got just a moment for a parting poem of your choice. Perhaps it's a haiku, perhaps it's a limerick, perhaps it's a roses are red style thing. We shall find out. Come on in, Fleabag.
He's very distraught, as you can see. I would just like to say that I'm freaking awesome. I'm a bitch boss. And if you vote me off, it's your freaking loss.
Oh!
Fleabag out.
Oh, that was delightful. And Udi, it's your time to shine. Come get it. Udi, we can't hear you, darling. Udi,
we need your mic.
Oops, sorry. Udi is upset. He's not happy with what's going on. He just wanted to say that if you want to keep putting him in the bottom, and bottoms is what you like, then bottoms is what you get. So, suck on that.
Oh my goodness.
Rosie.
I'm shocked. I had, coming into this final, I had no idea who would be in the bottom 2, and yet somehow I'm shocked.
Right?
It's always quite surprising which is yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to choose, everyone would stay every week. Let's be real.
Same.
But
I feel like my vote for who gets to stay will go to Fleabag because the poem rhymed. And I love all of the pets so much. I can't decide how to judge anyone besides something real techie like that. So I'm gonna vote my heart for Fleabag.
Fido just has so much anxiety. Listen to him. Oh, oh no!
Ah.
I mean, I've got to say, for me, Stephen, when you invited me to do this, I had not considered the realities of choosing which pet is better, because there is no better in pet. Everyone is their own glorious self. So I strongly dislike this.
Yeah. Well, I'm awful.
Rosie, do you want to cast your vote? I'll go last.
I mean, I have to. They were, as I've said, they were both absolutely fantastic. But for me, I really loved the way that we got to know Udi a little better as the date progressed. I felt like we really uncovered more, and yet that picture of Fleabag in front of the elephant is really one of the better things I've seen in my life. So this is tearing me up inside. I'm going to go for Udi to stay. I think they're both fantastic contestants, but I think Udi, the way that Udi is opening up, I just see we have so much more growing and sharing to do. So that's where I am right now, but they're both incredible contestants.
That is a good point as well. And indeed, Vithia, it falls to you.
Listen, I thought Rosie was going to do me a solid and go.
No way.
And not put this pressure on me. I don't know. The thing is, I love both these pets so much, and I think they have so much potential.
Guys, me and Fleabag have been talking, and we just really got to know Udi tonight, and you know, we've got a lot going on here, and I can't believe we're gonna say this, but we're gonna leave so Udi can stay. Yeah.
Shut up!
You deserve it, Udi. But you better win, man. You better win this thing for us.
Fleabag, I want that second date, okay? You're the love of my life. You hear that? I love you so much.
You're the one, Udi. You've got this.
No, you are. No, this can't be the end.
Remember us, Udi. Remember us from the winner's podium.
Check your DMs. I'll send you a picture.
Oh my gosh. A real love connection on our Valentine's episode.
Oh my gosh, Cupid's arrow has struck, and love is more.
If that's not love, I don't know what is.
Oh, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Yeah. I feel like Fleabag's gonna have some meaningful pictures in their DMs.
Some real dirty stuff headed her way for sure. And keeping this rolling, we should let everyone know what the challenge is next week.
That's a good point. Yes.
Yeah, right. Cutting it to the wire. Here we are.
Yes. Next week, our theme is sports.
Woo!
Here is our lovely example pick. This is Bast, and you can see that she's doing a spectacular job of knocking out this gentleman in boxing gloves. Is that someone famous? I don't
probably,
know.
But I don't know. Rosie, how's your boxing celebrity knowledge?
Is that a person I am supposed to have heard of?
I don't know.
We are clueless. But
there's a cat.
Yes.
Yes. This is from the Kit Crew. They
Yeah.
like to mock up challenges before our contestants have to do them. Yeah, so sporting a picture, a sporting picture is next week's challenge.
Gorgeous.
Mhm.
I'm very excited to see everyone's sporting pictures. Thank you very much for being here, Rosie. We appreciate it. Thank you to all of our contestants. Thank you to Charlotte, our fantastic tech person. Oh boy, is she helpful. And this has been episode 2 of Top Pet Model. So much drama.
So much drama.
What will happen next week?
Who knows? I think maybe we'll just end it on Fleabag for being, a champ and taking one for her love.
Yeah. Gorgeous. Yes. Cool. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, Fleabag.
Bye, Fleabag.
She's gone to her room.
I mean,
that's okay.
obviously.
I mean, she's overwhelmed. That's cool. That's cool.
Okay.
I mean, then we wish you.
We're gonna pop open a bottle of something and drown our sorrows, gang.
Do it.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Then it's good night from all of us.
Good night, guys. See you next week.